Hello there, welcome to UFO Alien Invasion. Now, if you've ever seen the XCOM games, I'm not talking XCOM Enemy Unknown, XCOM Enemy Within, or Long War, all like that. I'm talking about the original XCOMs. The true, original 1990s XCOMs. Well, they were amazingly good. Now, the newer ones are very pretty and are quite nice to play, and they were designed for console basically. But the original ones were so detailed and so amazingly good. You had to build airplanes, you had to build bases, you had to actually build your base, not just assemble, click, 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 done. You actually had to sort of design the layout. It wasn't just a matter of, oh, well, I've got 4 cross sections. It was really in depth. And you had to fly and control pretty much everything, even including the air war. It was so much more all-encompassing than the current XCOM Enemy Within and Enemy Unknown. Now, with XCOM 2 coming out very, very soon, I thought, what a great time to show you all a game I have played quite a bit of in the past, and I keep going back to it occasionally to see how it's progressing. It is currently in version 2.5, which last time I played it was 2.4, so something should have changed since last time I played it. It is about a year old, well, it's just over a year old in the build time. But the guys have built this. It's 100% free, and it's free to play. But it's not free to play as in the crappy little free to plays you get with the microtransactions. This is truly 100% free to play, open source. Go to the website UFOAI.org, download it now, install it, play it, love it, amazing game. Anyway, get into it, shall we? So obviously I'll kill the music because I always kill the music. It's just not for copyright reasons, but because I don't like music in games. Okay, so we could do skirmish and campaign. We got 2 choices. I'm going to go with campaign just to show you what the bases look like as well, rather than going straight to a battle. So, straight in, how hard do you want it to be? Yeah, I mean, it's fairly obvious. As you change these, it will change the stats down here. So you can start very hard, gives you 8 soldiers, 8 scientists, 6 workers, and 4 pilots. Very easy, 32, 20, 20, 12. Load of cash. Let's just go with standard. Alright. You can also load and download and start a campaign and all. It even has a multiplayer, which I've never played the multiplayer, but it does have that option. So anyway, let's start a campaign. Boom, straight in. There's a nice planet. I live there sometimes. And then you get the normal intro, the backstory behind the game, and then you say, okay, here's where the backstory is. Skip. So press escape, skip. Really nice and simple. Get out of it, and you get this description. So it's just like a normal game. You get your time thing here, and you can control the time. Basically, you control the time. Now, first thing we have to do is pick a location for our home base. So you got to basically find a part on the planet. Where do you want your home base to be? Now, as per usual, if you pick, I want to put it here in Hawaii. Is that Hawaii? We're going to put it here in Hawaii. That's great, but your radar dish will cover this area and you won't get much done. Put it here, great, you can protect America and Canada, maybe a bit of Mexico, but that's about all you cover. Down the revolutionary countries, you've got a couple of countries down there you can have, but basically the best place to put your base is somewhere in Europe, because you get access to all of these countries and all these countries. Now, if you actually see it, this map is amazing, but if you click on that one, I think it is. Options, center, radar range, and highlight borders. There we go. So this is what the border of the planet look like. As you can see, North America, you get 1 big continent. Now, you want to cover as many areas as possible, so your best starting places are to either put it here and have all these 4 covered, or place it here and get these 3 covered, or try and get these 4 covered. Now, I'm going to place it right there in the middle of, just on the bottom end of Europe, so we can get Russia, the Middle Eastern Alliance, I think that says, and New Africa. If we can get them anyway. Boop, there we go. Give it a name, and it's the home base. Basically, you can rename it as well. Build. Okay, so this is your starting base. Now, you always start off with a fully functional first base, but every other base you have to build from scratch, and the only thing you get is the stairway. The entrance is the only thing you're given, and you have to build every other part by hand. And by hand, you don't dig out the rooms and build the bits. You place a building down, but you have to choose what buildings you want. So, each base is its own standalone area. They can have their own troops and their own things. This, for example, has an alien containment, a large dropship hangar, interceptor hangar there, radar room, storage, power plant, living quarters, more living quarters, hospital, command center, workshop, and laboratory. Now, if the aliens attack the base, which they will do at some point, if they get to the power plant or the command center, you lose the base. Power plant, they can destroy the base. Command center, they can destroy the base. You lose the base if they get to these 2 points. So you've got to defend it. So your layout actually depicts how they're going to get it. But they don't just come for the entrance. If you've got a hangar, they can come from the outside, from the hangar hex. There, you see? So there's more to the design than normal. But you got to build stuff. So what you do is you go, buildings. Buildings. And we've got alien containment. We've got storage, living quarters, dropship. All these are great. But you're going to need more stuff. You're going to need more. And I'm not going to build anything just yet, but you'd say, I want a missile battery. And operate. There, we've got 1 square there. Boom, I want a missile battery. It's going to take 3 days to build that, and we'll have a missile battery in that location. That's great, because it'll help defend the base. Downside, if you fire an enemy ship from the base, they can turn and try to invade you, so be careful. Anyway, next thing. Aircraft. There's your dropship. Yeah, so that's just standard your dropship, nothing special. Then you get your fighter craft, the Stiletto. Hello. The thing about the fighter craft, you get to equip them. You choose your pilots, you get equipment. So for example, this is carrying AA missile rack on this side and a AA missile rack on this side. They're okay, but oops, the Sparrowhawk or the triple pods and your cannons. So your cannons on the front, you get Sparrowhawks on the side, AA, which is what he's carrying right now, and you've also got rocket pods. Now, a rocket pod will reduce the speed and so it slows you down, but at the same time, this one doesn't seem to affect you anything because it's a relativeness. It tells you what we've got and tells you what it uses. It uses that ammo, minus 40 accuracy for the Sparrowhawk, whereas the rocket for the rocket pods has a minus 60 accuracy. Basically, this one saturates the area in one massive block. This one actually hits cannons, kind of HE rounds, and armor penetrating and explosives. It's a lot of configuration you can do. A lot of configuration. And we'll go through all that really in depth. I mean, you got research. Yeah, you got to do research. So we're going to do alien origins, put some scientists in there. There we go. Research those. So, yeah, it's just so much to do. Anyway, let's get started straight away. Bump. Let's get rid of that, please. Can we have that? Oh, thank you. I like to have my radar dish up so I can see what I'm looking at. Alright, so we'll start with progressing time. Ooh. Now, it's, yes, plus and minus on the main keyboard. Can speed up and slow down time. So let's just spin it around. There we go. Okay, straight away we have an attack. Well, not an attack. We actually have a alien spaceship coming into our radar range. Let's just let it move a little bit. Here it comes. Okay, it's moving that way. So we're going to intercept it. Click on the craft. And I'm going to send Stiletto 1 after it. Now, unfortunately, Stiletto 1 is not very well armed, so we may need to retreat, but we won't know until we get there. Now, the yellow range is when they can start shooting at us, and the red range is when we can shoot at them. So they mean very, very important things, so let's just keep an eye on it. Now, you hear that? First of all, let's pause it there. You heard that, and you see those are our missiles firing at them. When we enter their range, they're probably going to start firing lasers at us. There we go. We shot one down. We shot one down pretty good, actually. Now, did we take any damage ourselves? We did not. So, okay, whatever it was, it did not fire back at us. And you can see we are returning to base. So, first of all, we have a crashed UFO. We can go straight into a land mission. That's amazing because it's, you know, well, obviously it takes time normally. But before we go for a land mission, let's get our people ready. Because obviously, it's not just a matter of go. We've got to actually equip the troops. Now, in the XCOM Enemy Within, Enemy Unknown that most of you will know, you basically go, I want you to have a machine gun, I want you to have a rocket launcher, I want you to have this. And then they go out there with unlimited ammo. In this game, no. You send your troops out there carrying grenades, carrying guns, carrying ammo, and if they run out of ammo, they run out of ammo. There's no resupply. You have to take what you need. If you don't take it with you, you don't get it. So, let's start by going to the aircraft. Let's go to the Firebird, which is our dropship. Go to soldiers. And there are our soldiers. Now, the graphics are a bit funky, But you know, these guys are doing it on in their own time. Basically, it's completely free. So these are our soldiers that we have available. You can hire more, and then obviously you get more. You can have 2 drop ships and all sorts of different configurations. But let's go into the equipped soldiers. So let's start with our first person. Now, down here we have our stats. If you overload a person with too much stuff, let's see, we get drop some more stuff in here. You happen to be carrying something very heavy anyway. There's their maximum size, what they can carry and what they are currently carrying. If you go over that, you will slow them down. They will actually lose the ability to move as well as everybody else. So be aware of that when you do it, because they actually get, you can promote them so they actually get upgraded on stuff and weapons and click. There we go. And you can see all the stats of stuff. It's very useful, but again, if you overwhelm your soldier, they will suffer for that. Now, for example, this person's carrying a rocket launcher. It's great when you need it, but problem is he can't really fight because he's going to be shooting that, and he only has 2 rounds, one there and one in the backpack. So you might as well not bother. So yeah, remove all your weapons. I'm going to remove everyone's weapons. We're going to fully stock by hand each person, just because I can, and it's the first time being done. So okay, all right. Starting at the top, you, my friend, are average at all weapons. Anybody? First thing we do is check out anybody specialised in any particular type of weapon. Average, mediocre, and averages. Mediocre and averages. Averages, 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 and averages. Okay, so we haven't got anybody with any particular special skills. No snipers, no close combat specialists, nothing like that. So we'll start with normal stuff then. Okay. You, 38 kilograms. 39. Okay, so we've got some pretty good lifters here. If they're all about average, but about the same. So we'll start off assault rifle, bump, you, and then some ammo in the belt. There we go, 2 clips of ammo. So let's give everyone a gun first. You get assault rifle and 2 clips. And 2 clips. Now, I very rarely need 2 clips. Most of the time you just get away with 1 clip. But you know, do what you can do. 2 of them. There you go. Right, we're out of assault rifles. So, I'm going to start issuing shotguns to you with, what's that one? Right, shotgun, sabered, and flinchette. Now, I don't know what those are. So, this one is a close quarters round, 160 damage, range 15, spreads 5. This one, spreads 3, does more damage. Range is the same range, but with less. Okay, so basically, that one has less, more scatter but less damage than that one. So we'll go with one. We'll go with them. And if you want to change the weapon ammo in the gun, you drop it onto the gun itself. And I will carry one of the other ones just in case we decide to change. Next person up, I'm going to give you a shotgun as well. I'm going to give you the different weapon, different ammo type. And so that's 2 with shotguns. Thank you. 3 with assault rifles, 2 with shotguns. Okay. Next up, oh, we don't have any left anyway. I'm not going to issue a sniper rifle because, quite frankly, you're not that good at some things. Oh, actually, think about that. You're not good at that, but anybody good at accuracy, by the way? I didn't really check that part. Nah, you're all average anyway. So there's no point bringing the sniper along with an average accuracy. It's going to miss more times than they hit. So you might as well switch over to the bigger and smaller guns. So let's bring in somebody. We bring in submachine gun, bump, and a clip. And a clip, there you go. And you can have a, ooh, what's the range on that? Machine pistol has a range of 20. No, a range of 40. That has a range of 50. That has a range of 15. Okay. And a pistol is a 40. Okay, so we'll give you a submachine gun as well. There you go. And I think we'll give you a heavy weapon. And I'm thinking machine gun, a big machine gun for you. And because it's so big, the ammo doesn't actually fit on the belt. So there you go. And we'll only give you 1 reel of that because it is so heavy. And then I will give you a pistol to carry as a secondary because basically the chances are you're going to need it. But you might not. I don't know. Okay, so everyone's got their primary weapon. Let's give some people secondaries. We won't need secondaries for these people because they've got the guns. And secondaries are mainly for people who are carrying heavies. So if you're carrying a flamethrower rocket launcher with limited ammo, that's when you need a secondary. Unless, of course, you want to go to combat knife mode. We're not going to do that, but there we go. Okay, next up, armor. We have 2 body armors. So, okay, let's give the armor to the guys with the shotguns because, quite frankly, they're the ones that are more likely going to be up close. Armor. Armor. There we go. Alright, so that's all the armor. We don't really have much armor, so we need to build the armor before we can give it to the people. Misk. Okay. Back to that one. Medkits. Yes. Medkit. Every single person, if they have the weight for it, should carry a medkit because medkits are amazing. Basically, you need them around. You're going to die if you don't do it, so do it. Carry them. Carry them, for God's sake, carry them. Alright, plus, to start the game with all medkits, you might as well do it. You can have yours there. There you go. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Everyone's got medkits, they've all got the skills for it, they just don't matter. And you have all your nice little extra bits. Now, you've noticed here, I'm keeping an eye on this weight limit, because if you go above that, we start slowing people down. We have bombs, we have incendiary grenades, we don't actually have any really, so I'm going to just give each person a couple of normal grenades. Not too many, we don't have that many, so I'm going to give each one grenade. Apart from the first person, which I give two, because I wasn't paying attention. There we go. And then, when each one person's got a grenade, apart from the shotguns, let's give them a flashbang as well. Because it makes sense, they're going to be close quarters, let's let them flashbang as well, shall we? There we go. Now, we're not going to do anything else, because really, things that we've got, we don't really need anything else. You can put that there. In fact, because you've got double slots, there you go. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. The goggles, what do the goggles do? Pretty much nothing. One-handed auxiliary equipment. It's goggles. They should be on your head. You shouldn't be using any hands for them. Stop using your hands for them. Okay, we have our crew selected. Let's launch them. Click on the X. Boop. We're going to send our crash team out in our Firebird. Also, daytime's coming, which is also useful for the mission. And here we are. Now you can do auto mission, let the mission automatically calculate based on your loadout. The game will do it, and you'll probably end up taking some casualties because the auto mission usually does that to you. Or we can just enter the battle. Let's enter the battle. Dum 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 dum. Now this is very much original XCOM style. If you've ever played the original XCOM, you'll notice a lot of the gameplay so far, they're building your base and stuff, is very much, yes, XCOM. And then you're going to notice the same thing here. So this is XCOM style. Yeah, maybe just it's WASD to move around, and it's cursor keys to rotate the camera. Middle click will also rotate the camera around. Okay, so the dropship is not in the best place. We do have, however, a civilian here. The aliens will try to kill civilians. Just be aware of that. Okay, so let's start you. Now you'll notice that you've got next to the cursor, you've got this box obviously. And you've got these numbers, 1642, 1442. 42 is a number of units you've got to move. The 32 there is the number it will take to get to that point. If I say, oh, go there, you can't make it. Go there, 42 out of 40. You can just make it, but if it gets there and it spots an enemy, you can't hide or do anything. So always make sure you've got time units left to do stuff. Unfortunately, we're not in the best starting place, so we're going to have to make a run for stuff like this box. Run there. Okay, immediately comes out the door, spots a civilian and an enemy. Look at the enemy. Whoop, there we go. And if you've played the XCOM games, you'll recognise that as a plasma pistol. Okay, first things first. We can now see the enemy. They can see us. If we move, they can get shot because that's how reaction fire works. These are all your buttons and stuff. I won't go for all the detailed buttons. You can play those yourself if you wish to do so. Alright, but the problem is, it's there. Now this is a submachine gun? Yes. So if I put cursor there, unknown alien race, shoot with full auto, that guy. And I got 8% chance of hitting. Did a couple good shots. Okay, and now we are out of ammo. We have actually used up all of our ammo for that one gun. Let's retreat back inside because although we have done that, on full auto you will go for your ammo so fast. Now this is a heavy. Bring the heavy out and let's open her up. Now the thing is, 27 units left. It's going to take 24 to fire. I'm going to do it, but there we go. Alien down. Alien down. The civilian, I don't know. I can't see the civilian anymore. But now this guy here, well, This woman here, she used up all of her time units. She has 3 time units left. That means she can no longer move more than 1 square. So if there was an other alien, you're in trouble. So move to there, out of the way, and clicking it can be a little bit unforgiving. Let's move our shotgunner to here. We just maintain angle there. We'll move you this way. Go, 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 go. So I'm spreading out my force. Put another civilian. And we'll send you. So we can't really go. We can go there. Go. Go, 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 go. Alien spotted. There's an alien behind a wall. I'm going to get behind this and crouch down because, you know, crouching down saves lives. Where's the crouch button? Crouch button. I've lost the crouch button. Was that it? Crouch. There we go. It takes units time to do that. Now we have 16 units left. I'm going to say... so I'm going to put 1 reaction shot. So now if that alien moves, we get a reaction shot on the alien. Because we don't have a good position right now. Now I'm going to send this guy. And I'm going to put him there. Because I want the same thing. I want you crouching and reaction fire. So that alien's going to have 2 reaction shots, hopefully. And I'll put you facing that way as well. There we go. Right, so we've got 2 over there with reaction fire. We have 3 over here, 4 back here, and 2 there. That doesn't seem fair. So let's move another one up here. Keep an eye on the alien. Can we get there? 2942. We can, but not very well. Let's go there. It's probably a bad idea. There might be an alien over here that we can't see yet. But let's just move up. Okay, let's crouch. We don't have enough time units for reaction shots, so we have to live with that for now. Although you do have a flanked position. And now down here, we have all of our units. Well, up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, across the bottom. Right, you. Reaction fire on. Okay, we've got 1 person left. Number 7, we haven't moved. Oh, there, I didn't see it. Okay, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 down here, so we need another one up here. So let's send you to there. I'm throwing my team into 2s, because I think 2 is a great combination. And crouch and face that way. Just keep an eye on the flank. Right, now we are out of units. We can't do anything else, so we can end this turn. So please wait, and see what happens to the alien. Whoop. What are you going to do, alien? Walking out, and shoot. Okay, we shot a guy. We should have reaction shots unless we can't see them. Oh, we can see an alien over there, though. Okay. We can't see what the alien's shooting at, but we know he's shooting at something. Come on. And another alien up there. He's going to be a problem. He's got height. And... our guys spotted a civilian. Okay, good. Civilians are fine. And that's our reaction shot number 1. And that's their reaction shot back. Okay, good, good. And move, civilian, run, run, civilian, run. Or walk casually, your choice. Good. There we go. Our round. Okay. Now, can you see the alien? Unknown. Can we shoot the alien? Full auto. 0% chance because I see the green line coming from my character turns red right at that point. At that point, that machine gets in the way. So we're going to walk to here. And then we're going to try and take a shot from here. Full auto. Okay, 23% chance of hitting. Alien is stunned. That means we can capture the aliens. That's good news. Now, before we go any further, there's an alien over here. So I need to go up a level. Nope. Nope, there he is. Shotgun, 5-round burst, 17% chance of hitting. Alien stunned. Yes. 2 aliens down. 2 aliens down. Now, I forget this back to level 1, please. Put you on reaction shot. Only got 1, okay. And you face that way. Now the alien's over here somewhere. I don't know where he is anymore. So I'm just going to hold tight for a second. Actually, stand up. Go there. Reaction shot. Crouch down. You. Go there. Yes, we're gonna basically go there actually instead. Do. There we go. You hold that. You hold that. You hold that. Okay, so we've got our forward moving team there. Can you have any reaction shots? You do. Good. All right. So our forward team are there. This is our rear team. So let's move on forward. Go. So we're going to try and flank that alien if we can. So we're going to bring people now. You'll notice that each person has their own. I'm going to put that on so we have it on. But each person has a limited amount of movement, and what weapon they're carrying also depicts their limit. Go there. Now this person is in the middle of nowhere, and they are kind of vulnerable, but they are protected by our rest of our team there, so that's not a major issue for us. This person, however, out of ammo, if you remember. So let's reload, and it takes up a chunk of their time units as well. And go. Probably not the way I would have gone. I would have probably gone that way myself. But okay. Turn that way. And then our person taking this side doesn't need to go this way anymore, so you can just make it run this way. There we go. Everyone should have taken their turns. They have. Ooh, no, they haven't. Well, they have, kind of. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Go. There should be an alien around here somewhere. There was one over here. He's still over there somewhere because shooting at that civilian. You missed. Come on, guys. Let's get this guy. Come on. So this is like a true strategy game. You've got to. It's not just a matter of run around and shoot or all of that. You've actually got to keep an eye on ammo levels, and yeah, it's just so much more to think about. Now, our round has started, but we don't really know where the aliens are. So I'm going to take this person and make a run. I can't make a run for it. Jeez. We won't be able to make it if we make a run for it. So we're going to have to run to there. We won't make it to there. Let's turn off the reaction shot for a second. We can't make it there. We could make it there, but we'd be vulnerable. So we're kind of stuck to where we are. So we're going to make a run here. Spot the alien. And we can't crouch because we haven't got enough units to crouch. So this person's vulnerable. But we know where they are. And we have a person with a gun nearby. So if we just go stand here. And if I'd have stood up first, we wouldn't have wasted time units because it takes more to do that. We shoot with a 3-round burst at the alien. We can't do that. So we're going to hold position here. To top that off, we have this person. These are cylinders, so we can stand here safely. Go there. Again, we should have stood up because we would have been able to move better. But we do what we can. There. And 5-round burst. You're getting no chances due to that in the way. Fine. We'll hold the round where we are. This person, however, go there. Again, should have stood up. You should have a shot. Now I want to go full auto. And it says that gives us an 8% chance of hitting. However, a 3-round burst gives us 10% chance. Alien stunned. The alien is stunned. Okay. And we complete the level. Nice, easy first level. 1 alien killed, 3 aliens captured, which is extremely rare. Actually, you don't normally capture them that quickly. Our flanks soldiers, which because obviously it's XCOM, but it's open source and free. You can't use the brand name, so it's called flanks instead. The flank soldiers, 8 survivors, no injuries, no deaths. Good. Civilians, 1 was killed by friendly fire. So when we opened up on one of those aliens, we must have hit a civilian. Also, 2 were killed by aliens. We gathered 3 items out of 15 on the map. So we could have got more if we'd gone to the aliens. We can actually pick. Think about this: when you kill an alien, you can pick up their gun and use it against the other aliens on the map. If you run out of ammo, you pick up their gun, pick up their ammo, and you're done. Really good. Now here's the best part. You've got a UFO. It's been crashed. It's 26% health, so it's quite badly damaged. Could we shot it down? If you capture them, it's 100%. Obviously, you can build shipyards, and you send the UFO to the yard. And you can research them and strip them down for parts and sell the parts or use the parts to build better craft. We haven't got any shipyards to send our craft to, so we can sell it to one of the other countries where they can do that for us. And they keep all the resources, we get the money. Best part is the relationship. These are all pleased, this one's content. Content is worse than pleased, obviously. So if we sell the spaceship to them, now they're happy with us. See, now they're pleased. So no more of the oh well, we're losing the game because they don't like us over there. Nah, we just flogged you something. And there we go. And the alien has died. So, despite our best efforts, the aliens that we recovered have actually died in containment. Yeah, basically stories telling you have to research stuff and do stuff and all that nice, all the jazz. Alien containment is very useful. You see, we have one awaiting autopsy. There are none alive. We have 4 dead bodies on site. So within 4 dead bodies, we can do autopsies by going to research. See, we got autopsy, and we can research the weapons and stuff like that. Good. On top of that, we can go to production. We can make new weapons, make new items, actually build new airplanes, all the sort of stuff we can do. On the disassemblies, where you would actually break down the ships, but you can make all weapons. You make them. It's good. And then you get even more. You got buy and sell. Oh, I need some more sniper rifles. Just buy them. Done. They'll be delivered in a few days' time, but you can buy them. So you need more armor. No more waiting to build the armor. Buy it. It costs more to buy it, but you can buy it. But also very useful. Very, very useful. Missile launchers, obviously, for your base. Airplanes. Good, good. Normal stuff. But remember the Carrier Blade that we captured from the aliens? The aliens' Carrier Blade and the aliens' plasma pistols? You can sell them. So you can actually you can sell them for cash. So you say, well, I need 1 to research. Well, let's sell 3 then. Simple as. If you sell 3, keep 1 for research. Now I've got some money. So the game, I think, is very good and tells you a summary about it. Now, if we were to say, just show you very quickly, if I said, oh, I want a new base, create a new installation. I want the UFO yard where you disassemble UFOs, radar towers. I'm like, I want a new base. And I want to put it there. Base number 2. Spain. There we go. So immediately, there's your entrance. There's that and that are parts you cannot use because this particular base has like soft soil or whatever. So you can't build there. So you start off with the entrance only. Now you've got to go, right, okay, well, we need some living quarters, and we're going to want a radar dish, and we're going to want an interceptor hangar there, and we're going to want a workshop. Oh, we can't build that one yet because it's next to these that haven't been built yet. Come back in 5 days and you can do that. So you build your base and you lay it out. But again, you want all your hangars in one area near the entrance so that the aliens come in one place. And so your command stuff are far away from the entrances and entry points so you can get them. So base building is much more involved. The aerial combat is much more involved. I think the whole game is much more involved than the XCOM Enemy Within's, but it's much, much more like the original XCOM games. By the way, this game is free at UFOAI.org, but the original XCOM games are also available on Steam for like £2. So always great to go for both. This has better graphics because the original XCOM games were back in the 90s, but there you go. So I highly recommend the game. It's free, so go out and get it, have a play. It runs on quite low machines as well as high-end machines, but yeah, go for it. All I can really say is it's a great game. Go give it a try. You might like it, especially for like games. By the way, the UFOpedia, the information they give you, there's so much text. I mean, this game is just full of. For example, that's just an ECM unit. That's just countermeasures for your ships. That's your missiles. The text on these things are just, oh my god. I mean, even like where's the alien stuff? UFO interception. And all, yeah, it's just there's so much stuff in this game. Look at that. If I go down to alien stuff, there, alien autopsy for the alien, we got a bit of information. Once you do the autopsy, you get even more information. So there you go, plasma blade. That and the weapon. There's so much stuff in this game. It is ridiculously good. The amount of stuff they put into it. Oh my god, they have put a lot of work in. Anyway, guys, all I can say for now is comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And go pick up a copy of the game. It's really good.